Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Family Friday. We'll be sharing some ideas and tips on how to make your quarantine experience just a little more fun for the entire family. Today, we're welcoming back Michael Billion, who was with us for episode 2, way back in the beginning of Family Friday. Michael, it's a pleasure to have you again. How are you?
Great to be here, Pastor Paul. Doing well.
I'm so happy to hear that. So as you know, Michael, our goal is to equip parents with some quarantine hacks in the areas of food, fun, and homeschooling. Last time you were with us, you shared some really fun ideas, at least I thought, including a fondue night, as well as a simple engineering game for kids. So today, to start us off, I wanted to know which one of the 3 ideas that you have for us today are you most excited about? We're going to jump right into there, and we'll start there.
So as always, I think the one I'm most excited about is the food hack. So last time, like you mentioned, we talked about the fondue night, but this time it's the fire pit night. So
Ooh,
it's similar in that this can be kind of an event for your family that causes everyone to gather around. And this one gets everyone out of the house, and it's just fun.
yeah,
Fire pits are good because there's not a real high cost of entry. I think we got our fire pit for like $20 on Craigslist like 8 years ago, and it's still going for us.
that's amazing.
Yeah, so it's more than just eating. To prepare, your family can go out for a walk, look for dry sticks for kindling, and teaching your kids to make a fire. It's a good skill to have, so that can kind of be some activity around it ahead of time. As for the actual food, our favorites for fire pit night are those little hot dogs. Put 5 or 6 of those on your stick, and there's dinner. But the star of the show is definitely the s'mores. You can kind of go crazy and be creative how you make your s'mores. We did this the other night, and we were putting mint Oreos inside the graham crackers and candy bars and all kinds of stuff. So
I love
uh,
it.
you didn't say this had to be a healthy food hack, right?
Nope, that was not one of the parameters at all.
So yeah, that's our food hack, fire pit night.
I love that. And, I love s'mores. I have a fun story about my wife and I, and just how when we started dating, s'mores was a big part of our relationship kind of starting. But I won't dive into that because that's not what we're here for.
Okay.
Um, but the thing I really love about that idea as you shared it was, and I didn't even think about this until you brought it up, was that it's something that can be a full activity together. It's not just eating together. It is finding the wood and excuse me, starting the fire together and even telling some stories around the fire, I'm sure, while you're waiting for your s'mores or your hot dog. That's such a cool, see, you come back again with like these amazing fire ideas. I love it. So speaking of, activity and fun, let's jump into the fun hack because I would love for you to explain a little more about the idea that you have here.
Yeah, so my fun hack is to build something together, to come up with something useful that your family can work together to build.
Yeah.
Now, for some people, this is intimidating. They don't feel like they know how to build things, but we live in the era of Pinterest and YouTube, and it's really not hard to find designs and the method to build many things. So for our family, what we built was a raised garden bed for growing vegetables.
Nice.
This is a good project because it's something that the whole family can work together on, not just building, but then maintaining it and maintaining the plants that you're growing. And if this pandemic has taught us anything, it's that it's not a bad idea to grow some of your own food, to have your own supplies around. So
Absolutely.
we built our garden bed, put the dirt in it, planted the plants, and built a little fence around it to protect it from animals. And now our plants are growing well. So hopefully that'll be something that we can benefit from, later in the summer.
Yeah. And, now we've discovered where the healthy snacks are.
Yeah, there you go. So yeah, we don't just eat fondue and s'mores. We eat some vegetables in there.
Awesome. There's some balance. And so finally, I want us to dive into the homeschooling hack we have for today. I think it's real timely, if nothing else.
Yeah. So my homeschool hack is helping your kids to finish strong this school year. We're really only a couple of weeks out from the end of the fourth marking period, and since pretty much all the kids are learning and being graded online, have your kids look up their own grades for the fourth marking period. Have them go through each subject, make a list. Are there any or missing grades that they can make up? And have them set their own goals to complete these assignments. Um, Most kids can even contact their teachers themselves and ask them about these assignments. Can I make these assignments up? And this allows them to really take ownership of their own success. They're the ones taking action. They're the ones setting goals. And most school districts are allowing students to make up any assignments they missed or have gotten a low grade on. I mean, that's pretty much the policy of most districts because they don't want to add stress, to these family and to the kids' lives. So,
Yeah.
yeah,
I love the ownership that gives the kids over their own achievement, their own success. I think that's so powerful, and it's just a great teaching moment. The longer I think about it, the more ideas I can get around the significance of doing something like that. Because doing it, for the home stretch is one thing, but then them remembering that and carrying that into the beginning of the school year, or another activity if they play a sport or something like that, to begin to think like this. It's just, that's another life skill, I think,
absolutely,
to pass on to them.
absolutely.
So as we wrap up, do you have any final thoughts or words of encouragement for any of our parents watching, Mike?
Yeah, just a reminder, parents, we're in the home stretch now. We're almost there. The end of the school year is just a few weeks away, and soon you'll be able to breathe that sigh of relief. And also just remember that God truly is in control, and we can trust that He works all things together for good for those who are in Christ. So
Amen.
just remember that every day.
Amen. And I was talking to a friend of mine who lives out of state, and he was sharing about how their summer had already started. And I just thought, in my heart, I felt a little jealous for our parents up here.
Yeah,
I was
really.
like, oh
We
man,
can't wait.
I'm so happy for you. Awesome. Michael, thank you so much for being on again, and for sharing with us. I really love all that you have to share so far.
Thank you, Pastor Paul. I was happy to be here.
Absolutely. And for everyone watching, I just want to encourage you to join us in our Facebook group and let us know what creative ideas you've explored with your own family and how it went. We would love to learn from you. And thanks so much for watching yet another episode of Family Friday. If you found this episode helpful, be sure to like and subscribe to this channel. And if you found it really helpful, share it with a friend. God bless you. Until next time.